Hello, and welcome. I am so glad that you have found my channel here today. I am Web Weaver, and this is where I do a one-card tarot reading just to give us some guidance for our day ahead. Just of note, these readings are for entertainment purposes only, and I am using the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck. This deck is different than traditional tarot, so I have notes to help guide me until I have these cards memorized. I am going to try to start doing these earlier because one of the large communities I know that I post to um, is located in another country. And um, the admin approval that has started is happening, the times are off. So, like, I'm posting for September 8th, but the post doesn't get approved until like 7 o'clock my time on September 8th, like in the evening. So, I am trying to um, get ahead of the game there and get these done a little earlier. So, we will get started here. This reading will be for Wednesday, September 10th. All right. Hope you all have had a good week so far. I am having a wrist issue here. I'm not quite sure what I did. I'm over 40, so at this point, just waking up is a game of roulette, right? Okay. So Wednesday, September 10th. What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? All right. I am going to split the deck. I do not read reversals. And we have the Four of Water. So let me bring you down. I have not pulled this card in my readings previously, so let's see where this takes us. The Four of Water stands before you with quiet confidence and awareness. Despite his scars, he sees only beauty when he looks at his reflection. He has many weaknesses and has made many mistakes, yet he chooses to see the lessons he has learned and forgive himself instead of holding on to shame. This card asks whether you look at yourself with less love than you should. It is time to let go of the idea that to be perfect is to be without flaws. Perfection is a paradoxical state, which is only achieved in seeing and accepting and loving the flaws, knowing they are part of the beautiful, magical whole. Release any feelings of inadequacy or discomfort. So when we use the word perfect, we tend to think of it as being without flaws, but if you draw a circle free-handed, okay, it's still a circle, right? It may not be perfectly round. It may not be the mathematical definition of a perfect circle, but if you draw a circle, it's a circle. As close as you can get to it. It is whole. It is complete. So if we talk about perfect, think of it as whole and complete, not without flaws. Okay? We are all perfect. We are not flawed. We've made mistakes. We learn from those lessons. But perfection is about being whole and complete within yourself. That was what I learned in my training. It is, it's not about being unblemished, never having made a mistake, straight A student, perfect attendance, never been in trouble, never gotten a speeding ticket, never been yelled at by a guardian for disobeying the rules. That's not that's not perfect. I mean, I know that's what we use the word perfect for, but if you start thinking of perfect as whole and complete, you can be perfect. We all have weaknesses. We all have shadow sides. We've all made mistakes. My goodness, have we made mistakes? But if you look at those mistakes and instead of saying that they are somebody else's fault or they are due to a situation outside of your control, if you give those mistakes an external locus of control, you're not going to learn the lessons. But if you look at those mistakes and say, I played a role in that. I see where I messed up. I have forgiven myself. I am moving on with these lessons and I will do better next time I am in this situation. That's perfect. That's whole. That's complete. You cannot hold on to those things. Perfection is a paradoxical state. It is only achieved in seeing and accepting and loving the flaws, knowing that they are part of the beautiful, magical whole. So start seeing yourself in that manner. Perfect doesn't mean unflawed, flawless, not unflawed. I don't think that's a word. It just means whole and complete, flaws and all. If we only ever like the good things about ourselves and we don't ever face down the shadow sides of ourselves, you know, are we really whole and complete? We need to see, we need to acknowledge, and we need to work through the shadow self, our fears, our triggers. I'm not saying all at once. Don't tackle the whole shadow side all at once, but little by little, work through those things, and you will become even more whole, even more complete. And just accept that that is who you are, and you are working on bettering yourself every day, every week, every month, every year. You are trying to be your most complete and perfect self. And that's all anybody can ask. And grounded in love. Love for yourself, love for your others, love for the world, love for nature. Everything you do should be grounded in love. So that is our message for tomorrow. So I hope you all have a lovely Tuesday evening, and I will be back tomorrow with our next reading. Tomorrow is my first day doing a full day substitute teacher day, so I may be a little tired, but I will be on. I will see you then. Have a great rest of your evening. Blessed be.